Protect this man at all costs. This young man must be protected at all costs. Well, so says Nigerians. Hey, my people, things are really happening in this country. When you think you have seen it all, Nigeria finds a way to surprise you again.
In a land of
Nyesom Wike
and a time of
Abuja land,
the destiny of a great kingdom rests on the shoulders of a young man. His name
Yerima.
Nigerians are coming out to say this young soldier who boldly faced Nyesom Wike must be protected by all costs. I mean, come on, Nigerians. Nyesom Wike is not so bad a person. Why must he be protected at all costs?
Minister of FCT, we saw what you did to our colleague today in Abuja. If you define who to give order, come Sambisa Forest. Come order us here.
Yes, sir. We dey wait for him here.
We dey wait.
Anyway, this time it's not politics as usual, not campaign drama. It's a full-blown face-off between the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and a young Nigerian naval officer. One man who refused to bow, refused to be intimidated, and guess what? Nigerians are absolutely losing their minds over this particular video since yesterday. So today on Update People TV, we break down the real story behind this viral conversation, the clash, the reactions, the tribal talk, and why Nigerians are calling for the protection of this young soldier. Wike reportedly tried to access a land in Abuja, but the officer stood his ground, firm, very calm, and very, very professional. Wike, known for his temper and his booming voice, confronted him, shouted, threatened, but Yerima did not flinch. He did not raise his voice. He did not insult anyone. He simply said, "Sir, I am following my orders." And you know how it is with Nigerian soldiers. Always obey the last command. And just like that, Nigeria witnessed what many are calling the first man to stand up to Wike without shaking. Hey, from the moment this video hit social media yesterday, boom, Nigerians went wild. Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram, everyone had something to say. Some were laughing, others cheering, but most were simply proud. Comments like, "Finally, someone put Wike in his place." So comments like, "Protect these soldiers at all costs." Comment like, "This Yerima guy is the real definition of discipline and composure." You know how Nigerians love a good power versus truth story, and this right here was it.
My country people, I know say many of una don't see this video between Minister for FCT and the military officer. Some people say this one no professional or this or that and all. I don't know what you think about the incident will happen, but as for me, you see the military officer in this video, he must be protected at all costs. Yes, because he is our gallant officer and he's a man of integrity. We must protect the dignity of our armed forces. In fact, Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Wike Abuja and even Chief of Naval Staff, yes, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, we beg you, sirs, you must protect this our dear officer. Nothing must be had to happen to him. He must be given all the support as a gallant officer because he stood professional even in the face of unprecedented provocation. Yes, he is a man of integrity. It does not matter whatever was the cause of the altercation, whether they carry out legal or illegal order. The Minister for FCT has no right to address a military officer in that kind of reckless and derogatory manner. No, we reject it. No, Honorable Minister. Because when you build a system of impunity and recklessness, this is the result. When madness jam impunity, now the thing we will go see so clash of the titans. Shena Ole Minister for FCT de Tinubu cabinet. Is Minister for FCT the only minister in Tinubu's cabinet? Where be say since they make one person minister, the full country cannot drink water and drop cup.
One young man standing tall against one of the most powerful ministers in the country, and just like that, Lieutenant A.M. Yerima became a symbol not just of bravery but of integrity and calm strength. Now, for those asking, who is this bold young man? Let's talk about him. Lieutenant A.M. Yerima hails from Kaduna State. He's a proud northern officer, educated, disciplined, and trained. He graduated from the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and has served the Nigerian Navy with an impressive record. Yes, from all indications, Yerima is known for his professionalism and calm demeanor, but no one imagined that he would be the one to stand toe to toe with Wike and live to trend for it. Hey, his name is now everywhere, and not just for the confrontation, but for how he handled it so professionally. You know, no yelling, no cursing, just composure. Now here is where things get really deeper. Why are people celebrating the soldier? Is Wike really that bad? But let's be honest, Wike has built a reputation over the years. You know, he's bold, he's loud, he's fearless, but also very controversial. Since becoming Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, he's been on what many call a demolition spree. If he's not demolishing one property today in Abuja, he's land grabbing, well, allegedly. From revoked lands to sealed properties to shouting matches with public servants, the man has shown time and again that nobody messes with Wike. Until now.
This is the council.
Hey, keep quiet. If you are an idiot, every man in the city.
We know.
And that was what
now.
Went and sold land. He started doing anything. The Supreme Court said you don't have power. And all they did was to apply for us to please calm them down and give yourself. You don't sit here to double.
So, do we go back to the area council? Do we go back to the area council and
yes.
We're in court,
already.
Not if you like, go and carry across, and the worst one is go and carry across. Who told you we have a car?
We did not harass you, sir. It's a lie, yo. We did not harass them, oh. It's a lie, yo. It is a lie, sir.
Yes. You know what I want to say to you? You have taken the most into your hand.
We never did, sir.
It's a wrong information,
It's a wrong information.
Listen, we don't even know the reason why.
It's okay, sorry.
Who told you can talk? If you think that you take something, you are not the only one. You have to be careful. Stupid. Because I came there to talk to you. I don't need to talk to you.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
If you don't know what to do, don't bring their guns.
No, sir.
We have no guns.
No guns, sir.
Even tear gas, you can't see it with us.
But this incident made people pause because Nigerians started comparing. They said, look at how Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State handled a similar issue in Lagos State. Calmly, respectfully, like a leader that he is. You know, it was filmed talking gently to a police officer. Everyone applauded his maturity. So people are asking, why can't Wike act with that same dignity? Why the shouting? Why the power play, you know?
Can you call your superior in Abuja and tell them that the governor is here and I'm the chief security officer and that you don't have any business being in my state right now and that I want you to disengage forthwith from here?
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellency, sir. I'm not here on my own orders.
That's why I'm asking you to make a phone call and tell them, your superior, that I'm here standing in front of you. Make that phone call.
Thank you, sir. I'm here on instruction of the Inspector General of Police to the AGF, sir. And that is why I'm here. I'm too small or too low to call them. Your Excellency, sir, with due respect, sir, you can call them directly, sir. So that they will ask us to leave.
So Inspector General of Police asked you to come.
I'm here on instruction of Inspector General of Police to the AGF, Attorney General of the Federation.
I have spoken to the Attorney General this morning, so he's not aware that you are here.
Well, we are expecting the call that we should disengage.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yes, sir.
Because when I make the phone call, it will be tougher. If you can call and say that the governor is here in front of you, what should you do?
It is not my duty to call because I'm too low to do that, sir.
Okay.
If you call...
So where are your men?
My men are here. They are all over the estate, sir.
How many men do you have here?
I have several of them, sir.
No, what number?
I cannot precisely tell you the number.
So
now,
even
sir,
if anything happens to your men, you don't even know the number of men?
I know the number of my men I have here.
So what is the number?
We sought for some other people to join us now.
What is the number that you have here?
I'm sorry, sir. Your Excellency, sir.
So you cannot even do an head count
for
of the number you
For the
brought?
security purpose, I cannot say this is the figure, sir.
So you don't know the number of men?
I know the number, but for security purpose, I cannot say this is the figure, sir.
So you know I'm the one talking to you?
Yes,
so
sir.
You're an assistant, what is it?
I'm a chief superintendent of police.
Oh, CSP?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So pressman, don't worry. I'll make 2 phone calls, right? One to the Inspector General of Police and one to the Attorney General of Police, Attorney Inspector of the Federation. I have spoken with him this morning, and he says he knows nothing about the fact that they are still here. Very illegal operation. They have absolutely nothing, and I'm the Chief Security of the state. Not even with the Inspector General wrote me, and before I said Jack Robinson is men are here. They're not from the Lagos State Police Command, like you have said, right? They are not from Lagos State Police Command. It says it's coming from Abuja, and I don't know what other interest do they have beyond just keeping peace of the country. This is not an expectation that I will expect for them to keep peace, because they don't have any business here at all. The case is between the state government, and I'm this governor standing in front of you, not with my residents. These are my residents that have been properly. They do not have anything against them.
Your Excellency, there's a particular letter. There's a letter submitted to your office, and I have the copy here.
You have said,
and the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Command.
I have since written back to your Inspector General of Police. The same letter you are talking about.
Yes, I have the copy. Yes,
I have since written back. If your boss hasn't given you, I have since written back to him on that letter you have
Thank you, sir.
So you have one leg, you don't have the other leg, and that's why I'm asking how many men you have it. You say you don't know.
I know the number, but for security purpose, I will not say it.
And I'm asking you that if you make a phone call, you refuse to make a phone call. I will make the phone call, right? And I'm sure they'll give you the order.
Thank you, sir.
Why I'm asking you to know your men is that I want to be sure that every man you brought into this estate, you can account for and you can take them out of this place before we have a complete breakdown of law and order. And you'll be taken responsible for it.
Thank you, sir.
Full responsibility you'll be taken for it.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, give me 5 minutes. I'll make those 2 phone calls.
And then, as always in Nigeria, the tribal conversation came in. Some people began saying, if this Yerima was from another tribe, maybe Igbo or Yoruba, he wouldn't go scot-free. Is this true? Others pushed back saying, no, let's not make this a tribal thing. This is about power and arrogance, not tribe. But it raises an uncomfortable question, doesn't it? Why are people so quick to see issues through tribal lenses? Why can't a story just be about bravery and professionalism without being divided by ethnicity? Still, many Nigerians have rallied around Yerima, not as a northern man, but as a symbol of courage and order in a system that often rewards intimidation. Now, this is where things get emotional. Across social media, you'll see one phrase over and over again: protect this young man at all costs. People are genuinely worried, because in this country, when you stand up to power, sometimes bad things happen. There is fear that someone might deal with him behind the scenes, or that his career could be affected. But the support has been overwhelming. You see activists, journalists, everyone rallying around him with hashtags like stand with Yerima, respect our soldiers, say no to intimidation. I've started trending, and just when Nigerians thought this was only about a viral moment, more videos surfaced, alleged clips of other land revocations by Wike, including claims that he even revoked lands belonging to former President Goodluck Jonathan.
Yes, so first let me commend the officer A.M. Yerima who has stood tall in the face of verbal abuse and intimidation by the ever-power drunk Nyesom Wike, who is generally very badly behaved. He does not seem to understand that public office should come with responsibility. Ordinarily, the military should not be anywhere close to protecting land or property of anyone. But when we are dealing with people like Nyesom Wike who take the law into their hand, who break the law at will. Since he became FCT Minister, he has been above the law. The law is clear that you cannot revoke Mr. A's land and give it to Mr. B. You can only revoke land in overriding public interest. Maybe you want to build an airport, a railway, a road, a hospital. But what Wike has been doing is he has been revoking ordinary people's land and giving it to his children, his friends, his political allies. And this is wrong. The only reason why we are hearing of this now is that he has gone to touch the land of a powerful man. He has been doing it to thousands of people since he became minister, and nobody has had the guts or courage to stop him. One of the reasons why Goodluck Jonathan, that I heard Goodluck Jonathan wants to contest against President Tinubu is because Wike went ahead and revoked his land. Why will you go and revoke Jonathan's land? For what? On what basis? You understand? And he revokes people's land, then give it to other people in contravention with the law. So when you live in an a society where law is not respected, then you have no other option but to resort to self-help. And that is not to say that anyone is encouraging resort to self-help. But Wike is badly behaved. The company that was allocated this land that Wike went to invade to take, Santos Properties and its subsidiaries, they got allocation for 10 hectares in 3 places. That's 30 hectares. They were the one that cleared the land, compensated the natives around the place, put in all the facilities that the place now lose attract. The place is far away in Gadwa. And one of the former naval chief was the one that went to go and meet this Santos company and said, oh, I want part of the land because I want to do my wife wants to do an event center. And now, because they have now developed the area, Wike went to the place, saw it, now felt that you should take it. They even had meetings with the FCDA people, and they agreed that they would give government back 8 hectares out of the 30 hectares so that they can just do their thing. This Wike still refused and said he must take everything. How can you take everything when this land was given to them 15 years ago? They've paid all necessary dues. You just wake up one day so moto and say you want to revoke the land, and you are not revoking the land in overriding public interest. This place is a park. It was allocated for park. Wike has converted it now to residential. This is what he has been doing all over Abuja. This thing that he's doing has economic and environmental impact and implication in the FCT. Today, many banks no longer accept title documents to give loan or as collateral in bank because Wike has bastardized, the issue of land. You can have the land today and tomorrow Wike will come and revoke it. So which bank wants to take the risk? And the reason why housing is very important is that housing is an economic tool for development. The Wike has abused all the processes and abused his office as FCT Minister.